What's good, y'all? What's good, YouTube? You can see by the title, I'm making this video personal. The video is, why do I feel alone? This is for my followers, my family, which is you guys. Why do we feel alone? I've been through the state of being alone, whether it was at school. I didn't really fit in because I made my own lane. I was my own person. Some of you might still be in school. Some of you might have kids that are in school. And this is a monumental moment because this is when they really enter life. This is when they really enter the real world. Where they're surrounded by trends. You might be surrounded by everybody doing one thing and you want to do another, but to be cool, you have to do this. They're going to put those peer pressures on you. I've been there. I know what it feels like. But I also know what it feels like to be alone. And I'm at a point in life, I'd rather be alone. I'm telling you guys this, bro. You don't need friends, man. It's okay if you don't fit in. It's okay if the only person you talk to is your favorite cousin. That might be the only person you ever talk to. You might not mess with anybody at school, but you can't wait to get home to talk to your cousin, your sister, your brother, your mom, your dad. That might be the only people you like to talk to. Once you realize that groups are out of style now, I hated groups. The reason why I hate groups is they depend on you. They want to go out somewhere, you got to go. You're part of the group. Something goes down between one and somebody else, you got to fight too. It might not even be your issue. It might not even be your problem. But they're going to expect that from you because you're in a group. That's why I tell you guys stay away from groups, man. Especially if you're on a spiritual journey. I know there's times where I just want to be by myself. If you're in a group, they're not going to understand that. If you're by yourself, it is okay to be by yourself. It's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to be by yourself, man. You have to use that time to really get to know yourself. Really get to know who you are. Whether through meditation, reading books. Because some books subconsciously make things go off and make memories go off. Things you may have forgotten about yourself. Things that maybe happened in the past life. It makes it go off. So if you have a chance to be alone, stay alone, man. Stay alone. And I promise the universe is going to find the right people for you to be surrounded around. For my ones at school, man, I know it's hard, bro. You got to be surrounded by bots the whole day. Then probably go back home to some more bots. Ride the bus with bots. The bus driver a bot. I know how it is. You want to tell everybody what you're learning. And you start to tell them and they start to look at you crazy. They start saying you're crazy because you don't think the way everybody else thinks. I tell everybody this. Y'all probably know the quote. I'd rather be crazy by being different than being normal because I'm doing everything everybody else is doing. And that's facts. I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be like them. I don't want to be like them. In my spiritual journey, I lost my best friend. In the beginning of my spiritual journey, I lost my best friend. We had 10, 13 years into it. We knew each other since we was little. And I'm telling you now, you will lose friends, man. You will lose those people that you thought loved you. I lost my best friend, dog. He told me, bro, he said I'm changing, bro. Like I was crazy or something. Because I didn't want to talk about the things we used to want to talk about. I didn't want to see him go down and hurt himself about things that didn't serve him. And I would not shut up about it. I would not hold my tongue if I felt he was hurting himself. If I felt he was doing something that he used to do, if I felt that he was going back in time, if he was going back, he would move forward and just step 10 more steps back. If I seen that, I would tell him. Some people don't like that. I told him how great he was. I told him he's worth more than he sees himself as. And they'll look at you crazy when you do that. They'll look at you crazy when you see things for something else. They'll look at you crazy once you don't respond to the regular BS. So I know a lot of you guys on your journey, y'all probably lost a lot of people. Y'all probably lost a lot of people because they just can't relate to you no more. What I feel like that is we're in the middle of a shift, a dimension shift, right? And everything you put out, everything that you are, your reality becomes. So I feel y'all dimensions just don't correlate no more. Once you did that shift, everything changed. Your reality changed. It's like a glass wall. You see them, but you don't conversate with them because y'all just can't relate. And it's not on purpose. You're not doing it. It's them. They don't want to talk to you no more. I guess they feel you're crazy because you're not like everybody else. Once you realize that's how life is, you realize you just don't want to be like everybody else. And what I realized in the beginning of my journey, I was not from here. I realized that. I felt alienated. You might be feeling alienated right now. You might be going through the confusion in the beginning of your spiritual journey. Sometimes you start to believe you're crazy. That's normal. I started to believe I was crazy. I did. I didn't know what else to think. Everybody around me calling me crazy. Everybody around me looking at me crazy. You don't even have to tell me I'm crazy. I can feel your energy. I can see the way you look at me. I know, I understand you. And it's sad where you can't even tell them I'm not crazy. Some people are going to realize. Some people are going to understand. Family might start to. When they start seeing you change for the best. You might not be doing the same things you used to do. But it hurts. I know it do. It hurts when people look at you crazy. But you got to use that alone time to really find out who you are. Really find out who you really are. Find out your potential. Focus on you. I tell you all the time, you cannot find love unless you find self-love first. It's factual. And the best way to find self-love is meditation. Getting outside in nature. Grounding yourself. Don't wear no shoes or socks. Really collect that energy and that knowledge. Whether you want to collect it through the sun. Y'all can watch my sun gazing video. I'm going to put it up here. It's easy, man. They've been telling us lies all our life. You look at the sun, you go blind. I've been sun gazing for how long now? I went to the eye doctor. They told me my eyes are healthy. 100%. 100%. But it's just my vision that's my vision be fucked up before I even started sun gazing. So don't get on here saying, oh, that's what. My vision been like that. But y'all, it's okay to be alone, man. Don't ever be the smartest in the room. Don't ever be the smartest in the room. Once you see that you have to lower yourself to talk to somebody else, they're not for you. They're not going to help you serve your purpose. I've been there. I done lowered myself, lowered my vibrations down just to communicate with a lot of people. I started to act like them just for them to understand me, because when I acted myself, they never did. They didn't want to understand me. They didn't want to go deep. They wanted to stay at that vibration that they were already at. And the bad thing about that is, once you lower it, you become them. Your reality becomes that. Now you start to wonder why everything is going so bad in my life. Why am I so sad? Why am I so nervous? Watch what you guys are eating too. Your food has a lot to do with your emotions, which is energy and motion. Your food has a lot to do with how your day goes. What you got to realize, breakfast, break fast. You're breaking the fast that you went through in that 9 hours of sleep. And you probably question, damn, well, I know I question, so that's why Most of the breakfast foods are animals. I told y'all about animals. Once you eat these animals, you take on that emotion that they went through, that energy that they had when they were about to get killed. You have to realize those animals, that nervousness, that fear that they had when they were about to get slaughtered, it stays within them. And you eat them. You eat that blood. You eat all of them, and you become that. And you start to wonder, okay, why am I so nervous? Why do the doctors say I have anxiety? Why do they say I'm bipolar? Why do they say I have ADHD? Is it because this animal was going crazy before it died, and I picked up that energy? Is that the reason? Food for thought, literally. I got a video on that too. I made a video like that in the beginning of my journey, so I probably didn't know much. I knew enough. I knew enough to go vegan. I knew enough to stop eating McDonald's. Y'all gotta stay awake, man. Y'all gotta stay aware. Be aware of your surroundings. Know the world. You have to know your surroundings. You should know when the sun rises and when it sets. You should know where the geese go in the morning. You have to know your surroundings, bro. You have to know your surroundings, man. Get outside in nature, bro. Get outside, man. I love each one of you guys. I hope y'all have a great day. I want you guys to comment how you doing today, man. I love each one of you. Peace. And namaste. Young Don, I'm out.